President Obama said today that West Africa is not out of the woods on Ebola, and he called on Congress to help fund the battle against the outbreak to the tune of $6.2 billion. Others are fighting Ebola with a different tune, and Mark Phillips has their story.
If it sounds familiar, it is. A collection of rock stars gathers to record a charity single in aid of another crisis in Africa. It's Ebola this time, but this is an idea that goes back 30 years, back to the famine in Ethiopia that killed hundreds of thousands and led to the first Band-Aid charity appeal in 1984. The man behind the original Band-Aid is the man behind the latest one, former rocker turned rock activist Bob Geldof.
The only similarity between 84 and now is that it is the poorest as ever who get attacked, and that makes me enraged.
Well, tonight we'll reach in out. But it has made others wonder whether charity music singles have lost their novelty appeal and their usefulness as money earners, and whether the performer's motivation is entirely altruistic. Pop music writer Andrew Mueller.
It's obviously very easy to be cynical about charity records like this, which is the reason that a lot of people are cynical about them. And yes, obviously, there is almost inevitably some benefit to the people who participate in them.
The single went right to the top of the download charts as soon as it was released. But in the age of instant music, it may actually be more difficult now to raise the kinds of money that's been raised in the past. The original Band-Aid pulled in more than $10 million, but music is cheaper now.
Originally it was £3.50 to buy a single, now it's 99p.
About $1.55.
There's no need to be afraid.
That's a lot of singles to make a difference.
At Christmas time.
Mark Phillips, CBS News, London.